always doing something, isn't it, Kingston? Yeah. Going live, it's prayer time. It's been too. Going live, it's prayer time. It's been too long. We've been offline. Hey y'all, tribe, what's really good? How are you? I hope this light is not too much. It seems a little bright. Let me see if I can move and put my head in front of it a little bit. Maybe that would make it better. Guess who it is? Kingston.
Hi.
Hey Raya, how are you, love? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you.
Why are we now getting views on Instagram?
I have a beautiful little order building for you. I can't wait to talk more. You know, about that transformation, about life, about how you're doing. We can definitely plan a call soon.
Let's end on
Hi, Virgo
video.
Moon Goddess 333.
Bye.
Good to see you too, love.
Instagram, I'm gonna end my video.
Lots of beauties on tonight, and we are getting ready. It's been a minute. I took the month of September off from our prayers and our meditation, so I definitely have missed it and was very significantly pushed to come back on and start doing this again. So I'm listening and tuned in and connected. And so here we are. We're back, refreshed, better than ever, and actually honoring my temple and my body through into October, which I'm super stoked about. A light worker, how are you, my friend? So
good on you.
Love to you all, tribe. It's so good to see everyone. And a light worker, I have a pretty beautiful order working up for you too. I think you've seen some of the components, so I can't wait to get that sent out your way. I just sent out like 5 or 6 new orders, so thank you to everybody that's supporting Noko's tribe. We are doing amazing. As you can see, we continue to have lots of beautiful crystals and stones. We have a live crystal party scheduled on Thursday night, probably around 8 o'clock or so.
What?
And hi, Gula Faye, how are you? What is really good? We are excited about some new songs. I've been in the studio singing and creating. I have new products coming down the pipeline. I know I've been promising that for a while. And just still really loving the Purium gig, everything I'm doing, getting out of the corporate world. Yes, I'm so excited. And your support is making that possible. So every single one of you that shows up, that comments, that shares, that invites your friends and tells them about me, Kingston, and what we do. Anyone that is just thinking of us and keeping us in their prayers, all of your support, it means the world. And it's going to allow really align to our purpose. You know, I shouldn't be burning 40 plus hours a week behind a computer for some company that could care less about me, right? That doesn't align with who I am and what I'm here to do. And I'm finally embracing that. I'm finally being strong and courageous enough to like jump off that cliff and say, I'm good doing something else. And I have a tribe ready to support me as I, align divinely to my purpose. So I can't wait to show you guys the new songs. They are very different, very cool. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Raya says she loves you too. Huh, you love Raya? We love Raya. Blessings to all. I'm so excited to have you here. So, of course, you know how we are going to light the candle. Kingston, did you have a connection tonight that you were going to share?
Oh, I forgot about that.
So we do have messages tonight to share. We have a prayer to do together. Let's bring some beautiful peace and tranquility, not only to our soul, but to all the souls of this beautiful planet. Okay, you have something in mind?
Yep,
What is it?
Something. Oh, hit it. I'm going to do the octopus.
Ooh, Kingston wants to do the octopus message. That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. I wasn't geared up for that. Let me go ahead and take a look. Octopus, animal, totem. Let's see what kind of message Kingston's octopus is bringing for us to light this beautiful candle. Ooh, psychic abilities. Okay, so magical things here. With the octopus, Kingston has brought out 8 tentacles, y'all. You know 8 represents that infinity, right? So I'm going to just light this beautiful candle.
It has to be something
in
about
honor
that.
of all of our magical powers, in honor of us listening to our inner voice, of being intuitive, right? Of connecting in and hearing the guidance that is within, okay? The tuning into our soul, into our hearts, and to make choices for our highest timelines, right? When we do that, being mindful. Yes. Oh, thank you, love. I'm so glad that you're enjoying our energy. That means the world. And I hope you enjoy that abundance of magic that's coming your way. So stay open right now. All right. It says, be keen when you keep seeing octopus spirit animal appearing to you in magical ways. There is an intense message these powerful spirits are conveying using the octopus symbol. First, it's talking about its structure. It's unique and beautiful, right? Those 8 tentacles play many roles in their lives. It also talks about how octopus animals can change colors and look impressive. All right. So we're going to take a look at what Kingston really wanted to bring for a message tonight with this octopus. Let's see. Here we go, right here. Okay. The octopus animal totem symbolizes purity, emotion, psychics, and creativity. The octopus spirit guide is also known to be symbolic of a keen spiritual psyche and inspires others to channel theirs. Fittingly, this creature also symbolizes the flexibility that is necessary to our lives. Its physical habits play a significant role in how we interpret its spiritual power. As invertebrates, they are not limited by a spinal column, allowing them to move with much more agility than humans. Their movements symbolize grace and flexibility as they peruse the seafloor skillfully and without strain, just like flowing water, right? So getting that go with the flow message. Hi, Uncommon Rocks, 520530. Oh, I love that you've been using the octopus emoji. Isn't that a cool synchronicity, my friend? Well, Kingston's always on point with his messages. So the water that houses the octopus also denotes flexibility in that it takes the shape of whatever vessel is containing it. It implores us to exercise such flexibility and adaptability in our own lives. As a spiritual totem, this creature wants us to loosen up and sometimes relax, keeping our eyes on the end goal while moving along our path in a more natural way. Just as the octopus lives in an environment that is in constant motion, so too do humans. Our world is shifting and ever-changing, and we must act accordingly to move along with it while remaining on our desired path. Jess, how are you, love? We got the whole pack here tonight. I know Raya was just talking about us needing to get together and have a nice little discussion together. So octopus, awesome traits, bringing adaptability, flexibility, emotional, creative, psychic powers, focus, logic, intelligence, and potential, unlimited, infinite potential and blessings that we have available to us when we tap in. And this talks about, that environment that's in constant motion. And what's happening right now with the world. You know how fast time is flying right now. You can feel the energy and this constant motion around us. And sometimes it's so easy and I've been talking about this a lot lately. It's so easy to be your own roadblock, right? To be that speed bump for yourself. And how difficult is it sometimes just to get out of your own way? And this is really talking about that. This is really talking about, when the environment is constantly changing around you, you have to remember that you need to change with it. You have to remember, just like in nature, if you observe, the creatures and the seasonality, you see what a beautiful balance and delicate dance that it all is. You see the change that happens so significantly. You see, the caterpillar turn into a butterfly without asking questions. You see the trees start to lose its leaves without fearing that change, right? And we are just nature after all. So I love to observe that and thinking about this octopus and how important on the little things, the things that don't matter. To sit here and worry and think about things that aren't even happening. But when you think about it and worry about them, you're going to make it happen. You're going to call it in. You're going to manifest it. Our words, our thoughts are so very powerful. And we're not told. We don't understand that. That's why the media, that's why they're so easily, brainwashing people. That's why it's so easy to manipulate people with music and programming, right? And TV shows, entertainment, because that's where you can slip in the words. That's where you can slip in the thoughts. And then people are like just living, day to day off of that screen time and looking at all this information. And it's like, oh my God, after just a day of that, you're literally creating a different reality than if you were not looking at that screen all day long. So it's really important that we take charge of what we allow in our body, in our mind, around us. And as we start on this path to really ascend and become higher versions of ourselves, that other stuff is going to drop away from us naturally. Like if you notice like certain friends kind of, maybe they're still there, but you don't hang out as much, or, certain things that you used to do, hobbies, things that you might have used to share with other people, like things change. And there's a reason it all drops away as you are elevating. So I'm just excited to share this beautiful message. Thank you, Kingston, for the octopus.
You're welcome.
That was great. I loved it. And
octopus now.
No.
Because I'm dog.
Oh, no. Did you want to give us some sound healing, or would you like me to do it tonight? So we have one of our beautiful sound bowls that I am still carrying these. If anybody is interested. Yes, thank you, my friend. Here, go ahead. Kingston's going to give us some beautiful healing energy from the bowl. Ooh. Thank you, Kingston. Think, isn't it? Oh, I love these chimes.
Not behind you.
No, where's the rain stick? Would you already do something with it? You hit it on me? Oh, how about the bell? That's behind us. We have the bell here. Yep, go ahead. Thank you. Ooh, hit you right in the root chakra. Thank you, Kingston. And then I'm going to send some beautiful, beautiful orange calcite, one of my many favorite stones, but this one right here, y'all, this one is all about happiness, positivity. I actually have 2 of these beautiful towers that just came in and a couple of gorgeous large spheres. And I'm so excited about this material. I hadn't had any before, except for in my personal collection. And I actually sleep, a piece of orange calcite is always in the bed with me. Okay, let's just say that. Lots of passion, lots of happiness and joy and optimism. And I'm just sending that out to the tribe tonight. So stay open to receive that beautiful orange calcite energy. And if it is something you're interested in, of course, let me know. I always do special deals on pre-listing. So yeah, stay open to receive happiness, bliss. It's your birthright. It's your birthright to enjoy this life, to be here on this beautiful planet, and to be experiencing every single moment. Like if you can reflect back on every part of the journey and not just looking at that end goal, you can see how beautiful and amazing and how much gratitude we should have for each chapter. That's why I'm so excited about this new chapter. What's to come? My goodness. And just leap into the unknown, right? I know Great Spirit has me. I know I'm going to be fully supported. So the worries, the fears, the things that have tried to creep, the self-limiting beliefs that have tried to creep into my mind after leaving my job have been for real, okay? So I know why it's taken me this long to finally be brave enough, right? To take that step. That's what's right for me. But it's definitely something that is a great challenge and really worthy of my time to be mindful on YouTube? And to let go. This is what I'm shedding away right now. That new skin that's emerging and I know there's a lot of people going through this right now. I'm hearing from other people, their friends, people themselves that are leaving their jobs, that are starting new chapters. And it's like this beautiful alignment, and we're all being called divinely. And what a gorgeous thing for us all to be united in this way, to be standing up for our, what we believe in, for what's to come, for our passions, for helping others, for helping this planet. It's so cool. Yes, I'm so excited. So without further ado, let's get ready for our prayer. Because, this is a powerful thing when we're all together, putting our intentions together and praying for this beautiful planet and praying for our journeys, each other's journeys. There's something really special that magnifies and amplifies when we do this together. It doesn't have to be live, all y'all catching the replay. This is timeless. This is multidimensional. So please join in.
Never delete our video.
That's right. We always post our videos to save so you can join in and catch the replay. Kingston, are we ready to do our prayer?
No.
So I would just say get in a relaxed place, dim the lights. If you have some meditation music, whatever you're comfortable with, I want you to do you. Please do not be put off by words that I may use. It's okay to insert your own words and to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, right? We hear this all the time. It's very important, okay, for us to use discernment in what is applicable for us.
No judgment.
No judgment and no offense about it. It's just, each of us have our own comfort level and zone when it comes to spirituality or religion, depending on, what you believe in and what you follow. So let's take some nice, deep cleansing breaths. Get centered. Tap in. We're going to just divinely connect all together here as a tribe. What a beautiful moment starting October off right. Great Spirit, we are so thankful for this moment in time together to be amplifying and magnifying our intentions for a beautiful and bright world. We're so thankful for each other, for this tribe, for all our sisters and brothers, for Mother Earth and all of her abundance and her medicine, the ability to ground into her and share this beautiful energy exchange. We thank you so much for our guides, for our ancestors, for our angels, all those that are helping us on our path that we know are with us along the way. We thank you so much for this divine connection to be able to tap in and pray and meditate anytime. These amazing vessels that you've blessed us with to serve you, to serve this beautiful planet. We're so thankful for the magic that it brings, the inner voice, the intuition, the ability to teach and learn, to grow and transform, the ability to heal and help others heal. We are so thankful. Thank you, Kingston. We are so thankful for Kingston and his beautiful sound healing. We thank you for all our blessings in our lives, our homes, our comforts, our health and wellness. We thank you for our voices to be able to speak and sing and laugh. We thank you for our brains to be able to think, right, and connect the dots, to question, to research, to tap into the knowledge and ancient wisdom that is available to us on a daily basis. We thank you so much for all that you place in our path, that is a part of our journey, the doors that are opened, the connections that are made, the soul tribe and family that come into our lives. We thank you, thank you, thank you. And for all those doors that are closed, those opportunities that were not for us, the people that needed to come out of our lives and be disconnected, we thank you for removing these obstacles, for always supporting us, for always being there to protect us and guide us. We thank you so much for our family, for our friends, our loved ones. We thank you for these amazing divine purposes that we've all signed up here, these missions that we're on. We thank you so much for these beautiful, beautiful abilities that are blessed on this journey. The love, the bliss, the joy, the peace, the harmony, the truth, the freedom, the justice. We thank you. We thank you for all that is good. We're so filled with gratitude. Our hearts are bursting at the seams, expanding every day with compassion, understanding, self-love, forgiveness, self-worth, reflectiveness, alignment. We are just so blessed and thankful to be here with you, with our tribe. And today we do pray, Great Spirit, we pray strongly and powerfully for this beautiful world, for Mother Earth to be balanced, to find harmony. We pray for her to be uplifted and respected and cared for in every way. We pray for more to find the power of grounding into her, of meditating, of connecting divinely, of praying. We pray for more to see the light, to release the fear, to shed the programming, to step up to the plate, to answer the call, to join the tribe. We pray for more to listen to their inner voice, to follow their soul and their heart and that light that resides within, to continue to be open, an open channel to receive abundance, to receive messages, to receive healing. We pray for more people to speak their truth, to find their voice, to be brave, to be courageous, to step up. We pray for more justice. We pray for more freedom. We pray for more to stand up in their sovereignty. We pray for all of this to be amplified and magnified, the voices. We pray for the closed eyes, the closed ears, the closed minds, the closed hearts to open up wide and expansive, to be understanding, to be sympathetic, and to be humble and let go of ego. We pray for a massive uplifting for the collective, for the consciousness, for more to awaken, to find their purpose, to align. We pray for those that are damaged, that are hurting, that are uncomfortable, those that are struggling, those that can't see the light, those that have been used and abused and manipulated. We pray and we uplift each and every one of them. Regardless of their background, we have compassion and forgiveness, and we pray and we uplift their souls. We send them so much light and love today. And we pray especially for those that have lost loved ones in this battle along the way on the spiritual war. We pray for them to find comfort, to know that we all have a different part in this journey, have some understanding and perspective. We send them strength and protection and love and so much guidance. Great Spirit, we thank you for all that is, for all that is to come. And we continue to pray for our own journey, for our self-discipline, for our self-will, for our patience, for our ability to be compassionate to ourselves, to set boundaries, to speak our truth, to continue to shine our light and be the best servants of you that we can be. And Great Spirit, we thank you and we pray for all your servants, your messengers, your warriors, your healers and medicine people, all those guarding and protecting Mother Earth, all those that are out here just serving you no matter what, in the face of fear, in the face of adversity, always standing up for what's right. And we thank you and we pray for their protection. We pray for their abundance, their success. We pray for their ability to take care of self so they can continue to move forward on their beautiful journey and their mission. Spirit, thank you so much. One love. Wow. It's been a while. It's been a little while. I mean, I still pray, but to pray with y'all is a totally different thing. And it just means the world. Look, so many of you have been on with us and joined into that strong and powerful energy that we've created. Hi, Erin and China. How are you?
What?
Oh, we lost our Facebook stream. That happens sometimes. No worries. So thank you so much. I mean, there's something there, and there's something so powerful in us connecting our minds and our hearts, and putting these vibrations, these energies out. You know, we are reality. And there's a reason why there's literally different realities existing right now. Like there's people living in straight fear, you know, like wiping down their groceries, like masking double, you know, wearing hazmat suits out. And there's people, you know, that are living an organic lifestyle, healthy, going to see their friends like usual, never put a mask on, have no fear about any sickness. And it's just amazing to me. And it's proof to me that we really do create our own reality, and we choose, right? We choose our path. We choose our timeline. And so if we want to choose the highest timeline, all right, that's on you. Will it take some extra self-discipline? You know, might it take some humbleness and some ego checks? Yes, you know, and that's worth it. And then those of us that, you know, are out here, those of y'all, I don't want to say us because I'm not choosing that, but the lower timelines are there. And if you tap into them, that's going to be what you create, you know? So I'm always in connection and prayer to align, you know, to my highest timeline and make sure that I'm making choices.
Just like when you click a wrong button on your computer.
What do we say? walking your talk, right?
Type. I'm typing on the wrong button on the computer.
Right.
Type.
Can you guys see me just loving on this? This is how all my stones and crystals get treated over here. I just want you to know it's like they're at a spa when they're over here waiting to be connected to the tribe. So I'm just loving on this one, and it's loving on me, and it's loving on y'all, okay? Because it's sending some serious happiness and optimism your way. So I do have a message for y'all tonight, and I want to go ahead and pull that up. I have a message tonight. It's actually a contrary message. I have my amazing Medicine Cards book. Shout out Mamacita. We love you, love you, love you. This is a great book. It comes normally with cards as well. And yeah, here we go. 49. The Armadillo. Armadillo, number 28. And this is all about boundaries, y'all. Okay, so we must have something going on here with boundaries. I did bring it up quite a bit in our prayer. Armadillo, armor all my boundaries. Teach me my shields. Reflect all the hurt so I will not yield. Okay. So again, I want to read that. That hit me. Armadillo, armor all my boundaries. Teach me my shields. Reflect all the hurt so I will not yield. Little self-worth, self-care message here I'm getting. So it says in the contrary, because I actually saw one that had gotten hit in the road, and I really felt called to share this with you from that moment in time. It says, go ahead, roll up and hide. This, sarcastically, is the message of reversed armadillo. You may think the only way to win in your present situation is to hide or to pretend that you are armor-coated and invincible. But this is not the way to grow. It is better to open up and find the value and strength of your vulnerability. You will experience something wonderful if you do. Vulnerability is the key to enjoying the gifts of physical life. In allowing yourself to feel, a myriad of expressions are made available. For instance, a true compliment is an admiration flow of energy. If you are afraid of being hurt and are hiding from feeling anything, you will never feel the joy of admiration from others. Does anyone have trouble accepting compliments and receiving, nice things being said, right? We talk about this balance of the giving and receiving. So many of us are giving all the time. We have to balance that off with some receiving, okay? And just like we want to be able to compliment someone, we have to be willing to take a compliment. Otherwise, when you give your compliment to someone, do you want someone to say, oh, no, you can't, don't say that, do you want that to be negated, or do you want it to be honored? Do you want it to be taken like, oh, wow, thank you. That feels so good to hear that feedback. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Like, what would you want out of that exchange? And so sometimes we're so wrapped up in self and like some of our past traumas, and maybe that's a mechanism that we've, created over time, or something that we're bringing back from a past life. It's so hard to know what some of these little intricacies are with each and every one of us, but being mindful of them, and then being willing to, reflect on it and change how you are actually dealing with that in the moment, right? Because everybody deserves to be able to give a compliment just as much as you deserve to be able to give one to someone. Okay, so let's keep going here. The key is in allowing Armadillo to help you to stop hiding and to use Armadillo's armor to deflect negative energies. In this way, you are able to accept or reject any feeling, action, or energy flow without having to hide from it. All right, the underside of Armadillo is soft, but its armor will protect the softness if the boundaries are in place. Hiding from your true feelings and fearing failure or rejection will amplify your need for cast iron protection. You have the power to rid yourself of these doubts and to touch the deepest part of beingness. You will know you are doing the right thing. Whether it is communicating or painting or surfing, the creation belongs to you. The only real rejection is in not trying to break out of the armor you have used to protect yourself. Is the armor now becoming a jail and your fears the jailer? So, okay, I love this message, and I'm feeling it's very in tune for me right now, and kind of some of what I was just talking
Tell me a
about
story, Mom.
with self-limiting beliefs, right, and me leaving my job and the fears that come along with some of that, and doing your own business, being an entrepreneur and taking that leap. I really feel like this talks about a bigger issue. This touches upon the power of fear, because what this is talking about is sometimes people fear so much that it is actually a jail for them. It is actually, again, you are getting in your own way when you use fear that way, when you allow fear that way. You are potentially preventing yourself from a great opportunity. Like, great example, someone that's fearful of going out into a social situation, right? I'd rather stay home. I don't want to, I'm shy and right? But then somebody actually breaks through that fear and they go out into the event that they were really excited about. And when they go to that event, they meet up with their soul family. They meet up with someone that is destined, right? They're meant to be connected as friends. It's like, old souls that know each other, or connecting with a business opportunity or a business partner. There's so many things, and just going out and being inspired and motivated. And you miss out on these opportunities in life when you shackle yourself with the fear, right? And you call it protection, right? You put up these boundaries and you call it protection. That's an ego thing. When in all reality, when you open yourself up, when you actually are the one that has the key to unlock that door, right? I'm going to shout out Christina right now, Ariana, because I was watching her, and this didn't even inspire me to do this, but I'm thinking of her as I say that, because she was bringing up this concept, about unlocking that door, and how that is actually something that we, have access to do. The key is right there. Just so many people are afraid, are fearful of what is behind that door. And that really does tune into me with the job. It's like, okay, I left my job. I don't have another job lined up, but I know that I do need to still bring in, money for my family and support my family. I do have some side jobs, but they're definitely not raking in the kind of money I was bringing in at my corporate job. And so there was this fear of like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen next? I don't have another job lined up. I'm not even really looking. I want to do this business. Like, what's going to happen? And I'm just leaving that open right here to the divine. I am connected. I am so comfortable and trusting right now in my inner voice and my inner guidance and my connection right here with Great Spirit, that I am like surrendering. I'm releasing to the plan and letting go of those fears that were restricting me, that were holding me in a jail cell for so long. I was doing a job day in and day out that I disliked, that I couldn't stand, that I would literally say was sucking my soul, okay? With a company that didn't appreciate me, that never gave me a raise, that never did anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just would be willing to lay someone off in a heartbeat if they needed to. And so it's like, I have all these other gifts. I have all these other things to be doing, creations. I have ideas. I have an empire to build, right? Y'all know I make music. And I'm an artist in so many ways. I have a fashion design degree. I love to create. And I can't use that in an administrative job, a corporate job that I was doing. So finally just taking off those handcuffs, throwing them aside and saying, you know what? I'm freeing myself. That's it. I'm not going to sit here and wait. For the longest time, I've been like, oh, something's going to happen. Like, I kept getting this guidance to like leave the job for years. And it was like in the back of my head, it was like, something's going to happen to make me leave the job. They'll fire me. They'll lay me off. I'll get another job opportunity. Something is going to change, that I'll leave the job. And it was like, it'll happen on its own. No.
You left the boat and now you're on the shore.
You have to make it happen. Okay. That, yes. Does things happen sometimes divinely and happen to you, of course, and happen for you rather, not to you. Yes, of course. There are tower moments. There are things like that happen in life. But I also believe that there are times when you're getting that guidance and it's like, no, that's part of your challenge. Your challenge isn't, whenever it happens to you and then going through that struggle, your challenge is to face your fear of letting go of something, of stepping outside of the matrix, of stepping outside of the box, right? Of doing something different. Hey, Zeal Minerals. Hey there. How are you, love? So good to see everybody this evening. We just had a really powerful prayer. So if you are into it, catch the replay. We will be posting it. And I am hoping and planning to come on tomorrow night with a new group meditation. It's been about a month, so it should be fun to see what is coming up. And we have so many connections tonight, so many good vibes, so many good messages to share. And we were just talking about this armadillo and like how we sometimes are our own, prisoners, that we are sometimes locking ourselves up, behind this fictitious gate because of our fear, because of the unknown, because of what will people think, right? Oh, thank you. I love that. Well, you know what we do? We all have this right now, and there are things happening to each and every one of us in different ways for different reasons. I truly believe that. And I think that there's something to be said about being uncomfortable, okay? Because it's so easy, right? When everybody gets comfortable, people get lazy, people get complacent, people get less human in my mind, okay? People become more of this like blob, more of this like robot just going through life, right? And it's more than that.
We don't want to be that. There's people controlling us what to do.
That's right, Kingston. Thank you. You're so smart. Yeah, we don't want to be that. We don't want to be controlled. We don't want to be robots. We don't want to be a bump on a log. We want to be the most vibrant and powerful force that we can be. I think every single human would agree with that here. And in order to do that, we have to be willing to get uncomfortable. Because that's where the change is. That's where the beauty is. That's where the unknown and that void lies. And so being willing to tap into that. And in order for me to face some of these fears, one of the things that I did kind of follow up into this with was meditating in the dark. I had this like fear of the dark, which I realized was also a fear of the unknown. And because I'm so clairsentient and I feel so much, that when I got in the dark, it would like my senses, my feeling would go through the roof. And I got immediately scared by that. I didn't like it. It was a fearful feeling. And so at some point I actually received guidance to like go out, when you do your full moon thing and you put your stones out, go out there. And instead of just moon basking, sit and actually close your eyes and do a meditation out there. Right. Same with like, I'd go in a room and just dark and just sit there and meditate. And at first it was very uncomfortable. And it made me feel really, really fearful. I didn't like the feeling. I was very scared. And so it was interesting for me to face that like head on and be strong and like persevere through it.
Shadow, guys.
Yeah, shadow. Are you talking about shadow work? You're so smart, Kingston. And so just something, if that's something that resonates with you, tap into that. Think about why you might be fearful of the dark. And it's really interesting when you start diving into those layers of what that can mean for you, whether it is sensory or whether it is a childhood thing. I mean, there's so many things that can go into fears, right? But the more that we peel them back and we face them, the more well-equipped we are for the big fears that come up in our lives. So the big, right, like what I'm going through right now, like I feel like me doing that was kind of like, what's that Karate Kid, right? Like gearing up, right? Like practicing, doing the discipline. And
is the Karate Kid good or bad?
Yeah, Karate Kid's pretty good, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Crystal Eclipse, how are you, my friend? So just it's something that I think we need to practice, and it's something that we can practice on a smaller level in a place like that, in a meditation, in a fear that we have there, versus like, leaving a job and jumping off a cliff, that kind of a fear, that kind of a self-limiting programming that's been put on us for, generation after generation. Obviously there's work to be done in layers. That's what this is. The journey is so layered. And there's so much to uncover, and it's such a beautiful, fun process. I'm really enjoying every moment of it, the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, because they're all learning and teaching moments, right? And that's part of this experience as humans. We help each other as we go on this journey. We share, we inspire, we connect, right? We activate. We receive downloads, from other people. And I've experienced this a lot more lately. People that may not even realize, like I have a nephew and a little bit older than Kingston. And he, I was saying something and the way he answered to me and his answer, it was like earth shattering. Like I got this huge God chill, my whole body I could feel it, in my soul. Like what he said was so strong and powerful. And it felt like a download or an activation. It was amazing. And I didn't expect it. And he wasn't trying to do that. And so it's just really beautiful what can come out of human interaction, connection. And that's part of why they're trying to keep us apart right now. This whole like distancing thing and, be afraid of your neighbor and whatnot because of, our apparently, we carry these, things on our breath or something that are not good for us, even though we've been living for how long on this planet, enjoying each other and sharing breath space. So just something to think about, because the power there, and especially with touch, especially with, if you've ever had body work done, if you've ever given somebody a hug, and just felt your heart, just like when you hug a tree, feeling that connection, feeling your heart, connect with another heart. It's a beautiful thing. And so don't forget the power of that, and allow it in your life, include it in your life, especially right now. All right. Well, I think that message has landed perfectly. I'm really excited about people, our tribe, breaking out of the armor that you have used to protect yourself. And part of that is your ego. The ego does this all the time. The ego loves to put armor around us to protect us. Sometimes we have to tell the ego, I don't need protecting. I'm good right now. Thank you so much. Hey, Narayan, how are you, my friend? So thank you for that beautiful message in Medicine Card's book. I forgot to mention where we were reading our octopus symbolism from. That came from sunsigns.org with the octopus animal totem. So I just wanted to share that. I usually like to share our sources. And maybe a little song tonight, Kingston. What are we going to sing?
Nothing.
Y'all, these new songs I made in the studio. Ooh, J. Paul, I can't wait until he sends them to me, the final cut, so I can share them with y'all. And we did a nice little interview over there, and we were already like planning the music videos for these songs. I'm very excited and just waiting for some other beats so I can keep writing. I'm inspired right now, so that's a blessing. After a little bit of a, what do you want to say, hermit mode with my writing. Took a little bit of a break, so let's do some song. We need a mantra. Which mantra do you want to sing?
I sing on a golden altar in my class.
Release the fear, we are protected. Release the fear, we are never neglected. Release the fear, we stay so connected. Gonna keep us safe, gonna keep us healthy. Release the fear, we are protected. What do you think?
Yeah.
Felt pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a song on your mind? Do you have a Noko song that you want to hear? We just sang that. Oh, new music. Yeah. You want to hear the new music? I don't even know if I have all my verses memorized like that, but I could sing a little bit of it, couldn't I?
Yeah, can you?
What do we do? Multi-dimensional, we on another plane, transmitting energy. Our source is never drained. Our faith it stays so strong. Our strength it carries on, co-creating harmony like an eternal song.
Did I do it good?
Yeah. And then my verse, the start of my verse is, oh my God, I do a lot of traveling in my sleep. I'm talking oceans, it get that deep. I'm talking layers, just like this beat. An astral journey between them sheets. Oh my God, it's a whole new vibe, very rock and roll going on. So I know you will love it. And of course, we have our medicine woman. Oh, 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 medicine woman. The journey's long, the road is hard. You were built for this because her heart is strong. Oh, 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 medicine woman. Yay! Wow, you did awesome, Kingston.
I did the whole thing.
You're so good. I love your voice. So thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We are going to have, yes, I will be releasing those singles. I'll get them up on Spotify. So if you guys want to download them as soon as I have them available, I will also, that means when I get them on Spotify that you can add them to your stories.
What? Your battery's running low.
Oh, goodness. I did bring the thing down, but you want to plug it in?
Yeah.
So that means when I add it to Spotify, y'all can go in your stories and actually add my music. Anything that I have on my Spotify, you can add to your stories, which is super cool because, we love to support each other and share good, positive music, right? And sometimes that's not easy to find these days. So I'm just trying to, don't mind my back to you. I just wanted to plug the computer in before it dies on us. So, all right, y'all. It's been amazing. Oh, yes, we're both singing tonight. That's right, girl. And Courtney, I'm so excited. I have like a little gift pile of all the giveaways that you've won. So I'm so excited to share those with you soon. I did get a couple of, Merkabahs to share with you. Once they come in, I did order them. And once they come in, I wanted to show you that first. And then that way, if you want to get free shipping on your order, then you can do that. If you prefer me to, of course, just send the giveaways out, I can do that too. I'm always happy to do that. So everybody that has giveaway winnings from me, let me know how you want to proceed. And I will, of course, be happy to send them out or hold them until your next order so you get free shipping. And guys, on that note, our live crystal party Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Join us. We have some amazing giveaways, trivia. Thank you. I'm glad you're digging the songs. Those are just the hooks. The verses are pretty cool. I'm kind of switching up my style a little bit. And like I said, sounds very much like a rock vibe. My producer even mentioned Pat Benatar, which I was super stoked about because she's an inspiration of mine. And from when I was little, my mom used to listen to her. And it's so funny because right as I was on my way to the studio, a Pat Benatar song that I love came on the radio. And I was like jamming, warming up my vocal cords with that. And so definitely feel like I must have been inspired. So I'm excited. Yay. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining us and for welcoming us back with such open arms. Look at all the people we had tonight. For our first prayer of October. And it was nice to have a little break. And I just feel refreshed and ready to go, tribe. So tune in, stay tuned. We love y'all. We think you're amazing. We appreciate every single one of you that support us on this journey. And we want to return that support any way we can. So please do let us know how we can do that. One love. All right, y'all. Night. Hope you had a great healing weekend. Don't forget, self-care equals healthcare. So do something kind for yourself, all right? Nobody else is going to. You need to do it. You deserve it. Yes, have a blessed week. So happy to see you. Night. You can see my awesome Virgo tapestry with my beautiful shelf. I've got some other spheres and orange calcite over there. All right, Kingston, you going to say bye?
Bye.
One love. Night.
Do
you want to hit end?
Yep, I'll hit end.
Thank you. Bye. You gonna end this one, buddy?
Yeah. I'm singing a lot.
Okay.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7. Bye. And we're waiting on